Buongiorno. What's going on? It's you know what? Let's leave these tunes on. I'm just going to turn it right down though. Yeah, that should be fine. That's not bad. There we go. Well, welcome. Yeah, Frank's doing alright. See, he's stunned as always at what's going on. So let's continue on with creating the animated short film. So this is where we've gotten so far. Wow, that's slow. Let's go back into solid mode. We've brought in our animatics. Why are you talking already? Oh, that's right. So the reason why he's talking already is because I just put a voice in at the start. Voice is a bit croaky. Okay. And so the animatics isn't too bad. We got to give this dude a crossbow still, but he sits down quite nicely. This guy will obviously already be sitting down, so let's go straight over into the jump into the animation. Let's click on that thing, click on this thing. Let's just go Control S to save on that, and we'll select both. Okay, so he doesn't have the shape keys applied, so let's go put that back on 0. SK wizard, which is shape key wizard, save. And there we go. So now he's got a proper face. Lovely. Brilliant. So now when I select both, I can kind of like fast forward this. So I want him to start probably about here-ish. I might have stuffed up there. Alright. Okay, so let's just bring him back to about here. So this is where I was doing the A pose. Sit down, buddy. And we're going to have to kind of work this out. So this is where I'll kind of record the scene several times. So for instance, I might just record this all in one go, and then we'll come back and splice it together. I think might actually work out a lot easier. And then we have him where he stands this way. So when I was doing the mocap, we just put the chair out of the way. Alright, so let's kind of, I'm just going to start lining this chap up. So he should get up. Beautiful. And so this is where we will cut this shot. I'm just trying to think what's the best way to do this. How big is this blend scene? Because do I go multiple blend files, which actually might be the best way, because we've got the one camera just focused on him, and then we'll flip it around and we've got that shot of him sitting down and just flat. So let's go into, goodness, I've lost my voice from yelling at children. It's okay. I was the coach. 409 meg. That is really unfortunate. I've got a feeling that it is so dense. Aaron, thank you. Let's go, boy. Oh my goodness. Yes, I have most definitely lost my voice there. So the reason probably why this is 400 meg, because I've actually used a proxy, so the characters are actually sitting on the other blend file. Well, they should be, unless Blender 3 has stuffed me up. I'm live in the US, so it's rare for me. I live. This is about normally, I'm assuming over there it's morning. Or mid-morning. I'm just trying to think of Curtis Holt's time frame, even though he's in the UK, but still. I'm pretty sure. No. It's like, no, it can't be that. I don't know what time it is. What time is it, Aaron? Rich O'Brien. Of course you're from Ireland. I'm sorry. Let's go ahead now. Let's just start fixing up this. I'm going to go tab into edit mode so we can see all this. From here, I'm going to select everything. First thing I'm going to go is smooth keys. And so this will kind of relax all the curves a little bit. Then I'm going to do clean keyframes, and that's going to delete a whole bunch of keyframes that we don't need. So you can already see how much cleaner it is. And then the next thing I'm going to do is go Control T. Nope. Huh. T, and we'll go into Bezier curve. And so now we'll have that nice. Oh wow, it's noon. 2:48. Oh my goodness, buddy. I didn't realize it was. Yeah, I semi knew it was that time. And so now with this character, we've got some really clean movements. So what we're going to have is, I think we might do this in multiple shots. So for instance, we need all three characters in here. I still got to make the other character. So let's go Control S. Let's go File, Save As. This one is going to be Wizard 1. And all we want to capture is probably to this point when he stands up. Beautiful. To about there. And so what we're going to be doing is when we go ahead and render all this, I'm only just going to be rendering the files that we need. And we will be doing this all in cycles as well, because cycles, and we are in Blender 3 as well. So let's go ahead and just set up the camera. You, buddy, sit down. I kind of want an over-the-shoulder shot. You're doing an awful lot of talking, mate. I don't want you to do an awful lot of talking. I kind of want you to just sit there. Now, we've got this problem with the shoulder here clipping through the neck, which is fine. We'll fix that when we jump into our proxy file. So, for instance, we can see that we've got this clipping here. Let's go Control S and save this, and hopefully it works fine. What I'm going to do is actually open up another blend file. Let's check our wizard blend. And I'm going to be pretty annoyed if I've already done this. No, sweet. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to remove all the mesh that is hidden. So it'll be all this, because he's got his chest hairs out. Let's go delete vertices. And there we go. So now we fixed that problem there. Let's just leave it as that. Now if I go Control S to save, close this, we can see that we've got this clipping point right here. Let's now go File, Open Recent, Wizard 1, please be gone. There it is. Yeah, there we go. So now that's gone, which is what we want. So let's just have a quick look at what this scene looks rendered from this position. I think we are going to have to tilt his head a little bit. There was a ding somewhere. Oh. Just my mother. Let me just quickly get rid of that. Go away. Oh, spewing. Close that. Close LinkedIn. Done. Beautiful. Alright, so that is looking nice. However, he is looking in the wrong position. So what we could do, we could try and get the average of the head. So what we'll do is select the armature. There we go. From here, we're already in edit mode, which is fine. I'm going to come in and select the head bone. Now, since I've played with this rig quite a bit, huh. How annoying. I can't do that. Okay. Let's go head. And we want to... Interesting. I can't animate it. Even though it's a proxy. Oh, darn it. So what this is telling me is Blender 3 has not been set up with proxies correctly. Ploppers. So what I'm thinking I'm going to have to do now is jump back into Blender 2.93, and we'll fix that up. And so we'll have to do all our animating now in Blender 2.93. So let's now go File, Open, Wizard 1. Oh, you suck. And so some of this isn't working because of Blender. .93. And even if I do select, oh, no, dang it, you suck. You, dang it. All right, so sucks. So what? So I don't understand what all this blue stuff means, but I think this is all because of coming back. How much does that suck? I'm just trying to think, is there any way of working around this? So there's our proxy. Do we go ahead now and just delete these characters and re-bring them in? Was that a bad decision? I think it was. Control Z. Alright, let's... Look, it should be fine because the damage hasn't been done too much. Uh-huh. Okay, let's go. Let's get rid of these eyeballs. Alright. Let's try this again. And we'll delete that and delete that. Is there anything else in here that is character? No. Beautiful. Okay, let's try this again. So let's now go File. Nope. File, Append. Let's just go into this mode. File, Append. And we'll bring in our character. Now the reason why we're saving all our stuff over there is because I don't want to have to have both of these massive characters in here. Now from last stream, this is what we're talking about, the A pose and the T pose. So let's go from here. Proxy. Beautiful. There we go. So now if we jump over, oops, let's just go into full screen. So now if we jump over into the animation tab, let's jump over into the NLA editor. Come on, Buttercup. Where are you? You've got a candle up your butt. From here, we need to come to the top and we need to add. Are you... Blender, what are you doing to me? Cool. That's fine. Why is this... Oh my goodness. Might I ask what proxies are actually in Blender? Never heard of them. So it's kind of... This character is being referenced from the other blend file. So if we come over into... let's just open up Wizard. Oh, actually, Rubber One Blend. So all the information about the textures, the way it's all rigged up, it's all sitting in here. Funnily enough, it's all sitting in here. So technically, this data doesn't need to come into the Wizard Blend file because it's all sitting over there. So it's just kind of referencing. But why now is this mesh not following the armature? I've got a feeling it was because it was all done in Blender 3. Okay. So from here on in, we can't use Blender 3. So let's go ahead. I'm just going to go... let's delete. Cannot delete. Sure, delete. Delete. And you bye-bye. Okay, go. Okay. So let's go Control S. Now I'm intrigued what's the blend size file, because I don't want a giant blend file constantly. I am Warlock. There we go. So by deleting that character, it went down 300 meg, which is oh no, we can see here the wizard file is only 100. It's only a meg, and that's because the interior is 93 meg. So the whole scene is pointing to another blend file, so it's over there. The wizard 1 scene file is where we're going to be setting up all our cameras and bringing everything in to be referenced out. So sick. Let's now jump into wizard. Let's jump into this character. Wow. A 740 meg file. That is because of the FBX files, or the animations. Okay. So for now, what I'm going to do is start a new blend file. Let's do it this way. General. Select everything. Let's go into the CC3 editor, importer. I am Warlock, character, wizard. So we're going to do wizard first. And then we're going to combine skin, eye lashes, eye tear duct, and the occlusion across the eye. So this is taking longer, obviously, because we're importing massive mocaps, like 10,000 frames. So that's fine. All right. So let's combine beard, face, hair. We'll come up to the top here. Sorry, I'll bring this down so you guys can see all the meshes. We want tear line, eye occlusion, teeth, tongue. Yep, and I want body to be there. Control J to join. The armature will be arm_wizard. This will just make life easy when we work on it afterwards. I might combine the eyes as well. Control J. And this will be mesh_wizard. From here, let's go file, save as, wizard blend, save. Now when we jump into this scene, let's go into the wizard 1 blend scene. Beautiful. File, we want to link what we've got over there. So we want all that data to stay over there. Link. Let's go back out. Wizard collection. Didn't rename the collection, that's fine. Beautiful. Alright, so we've got our dude ski. Fire. So one thing I forgot to do was remove the animations from the other blend file. So if we come back into our character here, let's come over into the animation, change this to the NLA editor. And so it's not only is it referencing the mesh and the armature, but it's also referencing the animation that we have. So let's select everything. Oh, was that a bad idea? Yep. We are going to push these 2 animations down. Oh. Alright, key 001. Let's now save these animations for future reference. So if we go into the action editor, we're going to look at the armature. That's this one here. Let's rename this to select all, underscore wizard. And you'll find that when we now import it into the blend file, it'll make life a lot easier. That's the action editor. So this is invalid. Keys, what keys? What's this business? So that's this one. So 001. So let's now come into the shape key editor. 001, which is what we're looking at. Blender. Oh, got the mesh. There we go. And this one will be shape key underscore wizard. Control S to save. Beautiful. Delete that one. Let's now delete these two. And because these already have the F there, that data is going to stay there. So let's go Control S, save on that one. Close. Let's now go File. You'll see that this character's now got an animation. But if I go File, Open Recent Wizard 1, which is this scene, short save, we now see that he no longer has that animation. Pow. Ka-chow. So from here, we're going to have our character selected, and we're going to go into a Make Proxy. And we want to select the Arm Wizard, so Armature Wizard, which is what we did. And now it's separated that armature. Lovely. Legibblies. Now, from here, we need to apply our animation. So let's go File. I want to append, so I actually want to bring across the animation data. So let's go into Character, Wizard, Wizard, Action. Action is our Armature Wizard, which is what we did, and SK Wizard, which is our Shape Key Wizard. So let's bring that in. So now I can select the armature. And let's go Add, nope. Select, nope. Marker, nope. Edit, nope. Let's go like this. Oops. Start again. Start again. There we go. Add marker, no. Why are you being a jerkhole? Vi. Action editor. All right, well, let's just try this. Arm. Whatevs. Stuff you. So now let's go ahead and clean up what we did before. So let's go into pose mode. Huh. Unable takes. Oh, yeah, that's fine. All right, so let's have everything selected. And then we're going to clean up the keyframes again. Because you have to remember we did a lot of... Because this is all mocap, there is just a stupid amount of data. So first we go smooth keys. Mr. Emerger, welcome. Is there an easy way to rig a face? No, it sucks. So the way I do it all is through Reallusion. Obviously, it's a little bit of, you know, it's a bit of money, but you know, paid for the workflows. You can use another app called FaceCap. I did a video about that a while back. The problem is the rig that you're capturing, so the FaceCap rig, is different to the Character Creator 3 face rig. So although it looks nice on here, it's not going to look nice on the character, because, you know, the smile, for instance, has a value of 1 and it's like that, but the Character Creator 3 value might be all the way up here. And so what's actually happening is if you want to just do that smile, that's now 0.5, but on that character it's kind of like a lot lower. So it's, yeah. Do you like Reallusion or AutoRigPro? So I use sometimes a combination of both. And depending on what I'm doing, I've got, well, in saying that, I've got quick rig. So I can literally just select my character. I can go CC3 plus, and then I can click apply, and then that'll set up the whole character with the AutoRigPro rig. So Reallusion is completely different to AutoRigPro. So AutoRigPro is great if you've got your own characters and you need to rig it quickly, but Character Creator 3 and Reallusion is, sets all that up. Shave the beard, no way. Go suck a lemon, jerk. Sorry, it's okay. So yeah, it's completely two different softwares from what you're trying to achieve. Now I forgot what I was doing here. Let's jump into a Bezier curve. So press T into Bezier. Beautiful. And so now when he's moving, he'll be all kind of smooth. Obviously, it's looking pretty jarring. So I want to check scale. Is that all present? So we've got a whole bunch of scales. I'm actually going to just delete all them because we don't need scale in our life. And let's go location, and then we'll select all them. We don't have any location. There we go. I knew we had a location. If we have a look, we should have a whole bunch that are on 0, which is this, all this section here. And so what we're doing here is we're just deleting stuff we don't need. So we go delete. Lovely. It's a lot cleaner now. Still yuck, but that's because we haven't pushed down the animation. So let's now push down that animation. Can we push down that animation? Please? Push down. Thank you. And now you'll see that it runs a lot smoother. So if you are working with animations and you find that it's running really slow, push down the animation and then she'll be right, mate. So from here, let's kind of just place the character where he needs to be. So it's going to be about chillaxin. Once again, we'll go back and fix all this clipping in the other blend file. Let's now go ahead and fix our Robot 1. So let's go Control S and save this one. Actually, we should go File, Save As, and this will be Scene. So this is going to be kind of like the basis of the scene. Then we'll go ahead and jump back into Character Creator 3. Let's create a character really quick. Throw the animation on him. And then we can bring him into the scene. So we've got all 3 characters, and then we can just manipulate all that jazz. One thing I do want to do though is select our body. Let's come into Shape Key Editor. Let's check our... That's SK Wizard. That's not what I want. File, Append. Shape Key Wizard. Ah, it was already there. You donkey. Whoops. Select him. Shape Key Wizard. Blender. Why? Why do you cause me pain? Do I need to make it a proxy? I don't want it to be a proxy. Make proxy. Wizard mesh. I hate you. You are literally going against everything I'm talking about. Let's jump into here. Modifiers. Where's my modifier? Let's come up into armature. Into... Where's my armature? Here it is. Boop. There we go. So now he's in place. And now we've got him talking. There we go. So now we've got all the facials and everything joined in there. So let's go ahead and push that down now. And when he has a chat, we should see the full range. Yeah, cheekbones are now moving. Yeah, much better. So the mouth is all moving as well. So it's not just the jaw moving up and down. So previously what would have been is the jaw would have been moving up and down, which is obviously not what we want. We want some facial expression. So the proxies. All right, let me go through this again. I still got music playing. Huh. Well, there you go. That's not the proxy. That. Oh, geez. Let's get out of this file. Go away, Blender 3. We will come back into Blender 3 once we've done it. Let's go. Well, we're going to do our robber now. Let's go into... I'm lost now. There we go. So just like when... I'm trying to think what is the best add-on for this. So if I were to go like this, and we were to open up the scatter add-ons, because scatter add-on does it really well. Preferences. Scatter. Alright, so we use this as an example. Scatter, scatter, scatter. Whoops, that one. Alright. So if we have a look at the scatter add-on, let me just click this. Biomes manager, let's just quickly select some that. Cool. Get out of here. Come back into 3D viewport. So this is probably one of the better ways to explain it. So we can either have this high dense object, or we can represent it with a cube. The cube we know is kind of like the shell of the grass. So for instance, when we come into here and we apply, not that one. Let's just do a small one. That play. No, scatter. Please have some particles in your selection. What are you talking about? Gosh, I haven't used this for a while. What are you talking about, you fat mole? There we go. So for instance, all these objects are shells. But if I were to press render, which I don't have a camera, far out. There we go. Control Alt 0. And then when I press render, what it's doing is it's now going to be replacing all those squares with the actual grass blades. So you can see that these are now grass blades and leaves and so on and so forth. With a proxy, what you're doing there is, because I can't actually edit the mesh, I can't really change it up. So that is my shell, and all the data, so where all the vertices, the textures, the materials, all that jazz is sitting in the separate blend file. So if I had 3 characters, each character was 600 meg, I bring that character into that scene file. Without anything else, I've got 1.8 gig in that scene file. What I've got now, though, is I've got 600 meg, 600 meg, 600 meg, and then I've just got links to those files. So when I start rendering, I'm not going to run out of, well, at least I'm pretty sure, I don't run out of memory. And that one blend file isn't getting bogged down with just a stupid amount of data. Does that help? Does that make sense? I really should do a video explaining that. Funnily enough, I actually think it's in my calendar to do that. But I got to work out a way to actually word it a lot better. So let's go ahead, select everything. Now I'm going to import the robber character, CC3, import character. I am Warlock character, robber 1, da-da-da. And this might take a little bit, obviously, because we've got quite a bit of shape keys, and oh yeah, this problem. You no longer have a beard. Fixed. And you've got 2 pairs of pants. No. There we go. Done. Dun, 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 dun. Let's come up into the now NLA editor. And also we'll bring up the graph editor. There we go. Markom, do a small tutorial on proxies using a default cube. Default cube never gets any love. That's right, because you delete it straight away and you don't give it anything else. You teach that default cube a lesson. Yeah, I will try and put something together, because it is semi-complicated. And body last, Control J to join. There we go. Let's push. Let's come into the action editor. Nope. Select that. That is the action editor. So we've got arm_rubber. Where's my music gone? Do we have a super long song? There we go. Go back to there. Let's quickly rename these as well. Arm_rubber. So what I'm doing is renaming the armature, renaming the body. Mesh_rubber. There we go. Let's now jump back into here. We'll do our clean keyframes like we did before. So let's go. Don't go into edit mode, daft monkey. Select everything. What have I done? Have I hidden everything? I locked everything like a clown. There we go. Select everything. Smooth keys. Clean keyframes. T to now be a Bezier. So we'll have some nice smoothness. Location. Let's go and find everything but this one, I think. Control I. Nope, there's another one in there that's on location. Whatever. Let's just find the one that's on 0, which I thought. Clean keyframes? No. You wanna get stuffed? Rightio. Because technically most of these keys delete. Location, there we go. And scale should all be the same. We can delete all that. There we go. Lovely jubblies. So now when we go to push down, arm_rubber, beautiful. Let's now delete that one. Oh, did I? It's okay, that's fine. So I just want to make sure, because I don't think I made that a fake user. So if I remove it from the NLA editor, it'll go away. Has no effect on running out of memory when you're... Okay, that's good to know. But it still has loads of information. Thanks, Aaron. See, I just find it better as well because I'm going to be having multiple scenes. I don't want 10 2 gig files. I would rather have 3 600 meg files of character and then, you know, 10 400 meg files is better off. But yeah, you're probably right on that one. I got to actually do some research on what I'm talking about. So, all right, let's jump over into the shape key editor. This one will be SK_rubber1. You are rubber1, buddy. Rubber1. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's now go ahead and dump that into the graph editor. That should be fine. Sick. All right, cool beans. Push that puppy down. Delete. And they're all fake users. Beautiful. Save. User. Character. Robber. That one there. Lovely. Oh. Okay. Now let's jump back into the blend file. This one here. Save. Let's go file. Link. Collection. Once again, wrong collection. You are char_wizard. You are char_robber1. You are p_char_wizard. Sorry, I'm just kind of renaming everything. Ah, poop. p_mesh_wizard. _wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. Beautiful. So from here, let's make a proxy on this character. Robber1. Beautiful. So now we've got that. From here, we can come over into the action editor. We need to import our actions. So let's go file, append. I actually want to bring across the animation. Yes, let's do that. Action, there we go. Append. So now we should have the option of robber. There we go. Give that a shield, so make sure it stays. Then we got to select the body, and I've got a feeling I'm going to have the same problem. Yeah, I can't do it again. Dang it. Make proxy. Let's go. Add modifier armature. There we go. And now we should be able to add in our... You suck. Whoa, 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 whoa. Close. File. Append. Thought I did this already. SK rubber. Append. Am I stupid? Okay. Let's realign this character. There we go. You, buddy, I know, buddy, you sit. What? Oh, far out. This sucks. Oh. That's got the same problem. Why? Wow, Delilah. It's multiplying the value. Why is that? Why is that? Why is it multiplying the value? And it's just the body. No, because if I press apply, then it will no longer be controlled by... Why? Parent the mesh to the rig. Yeah, actually, I think you're right with that one. That one, then that one. Control P, parent to... Yes. Alright, we're cool. We're cool. I wonder if we're going to get some weird artifacts from it jumping around. Is that going to be a problem later on? Okay. That is good to know. But we're going to go fix this character up again. Okay, so we select the mesh. Into that. Control P. Parent to object. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Okay. Okay, we're cooking with gas. Does this have... Let's push down the shape keys. Told you to be local. Push down, whatever. Yeah, beautiful. So that works out well. So now we've kind of got this shot. We will be doing all our animations and all that in Blender 2.93. And then when it comes time to render, we're happy with the animation. We got to jump over into Blender 3. Because obviously Blender is still in beta. Blender 3 is still in beta. So there's quite a few things missing. Like the make proxy option. All right, let's go into that. Let's go into wizard, into the blend. And then we're going to quickly fix this up. Buddy, can you just go into pose mode for me? Alt R, Alt G. There we go. Now let's jump into edit mode and we're just going to clean up the mesh a bit. There we go, kind of around because we don't need this mesh. And because it's clipping through all our clothes, let's just get rid of it. There we go. It's the quickest solution. So at the moment, if we jump into this scene, we can see that we've got clipping of the clothes. But let's go Control S, save on that one. Let's jump into this one, Control S and save on this one. From here, we can now go File, Open Recent Scene. There we go. So that's how he sorted that, by deleting it. Blend go. Interesting. Why would it go to -1? Interesting. Why would it go to -1? What is the benefit? Because to me, I definitely will look into this. But what is a negative smile? You would think a negative smile is a frown, and the frown has its own shape key. Because interesting. I will have to look into that. We'll have to look into that. All right, so we've got this now. Let's go jump into Character Creator 3 because I need to make another character. Use texture painting. What for? The characters look gorgeous. So let me just go Control Save on this one, and then we'll crack it open in Blender 3 really quick. So this is come on. fat mole. Yeah, fat mole. Let's go into scene. Proxy. Yeah, whatever. Ooh. Ugh. So if I were to just go, just for now. Huh. Interesting. Can't delete it. Whatever. And if I press F12, let's just have a quick look just to show you what the scene looks like at the moment. One thing we do have to animate is that his head is actually pointing forward. Don't crush on me, Blender. Where's Character Creator 3? Oh. Where's the time? I'm getting old. It's 10:30. Oh, I'm just jealous because I could never make characters like that. Come on, Blender. Yeah, get stuff then. Alright, so the question is why can I not see stuff? There you are. Replace all. Thank you. Yeah, Arendale's 2.93 was really nice. So this one here. And I was kind of watching the progress of how he was doing it as part of the Blender Nest channel. There you go, Arendale. Yeah. Amazing at what he did. So let's quickly slap together this character. What are we doing? This. Sliders. No, I want it. There it is. It's going to cheat quite a bit. Let's go down into head. Full head. He should have Caleb's head. It's actually not bad. And we'll give him a bit of a Kevin head. Change his hair. Maybe narrow out his head. Like that. Young? No. Square? No. I want... Get to the chopper. Actually, I might just... He looks quite different to what he had. Let's not go with the old head. There we go. We're just trying to change his head a little bit. Maybe. No, we won't do that. Good enough for me. Facial features are definitely enough. Let's come into the full body. I want him to be... It's a female heavy. No, I want him more scrawnier. I want him scrawny. Nope, that's a child. Body fat. So there's definitely a notable size difference between 1 and 2. I think that is a little bit too skinny. His chest is way too big. I need his arms a little bit bigger. Arm. Strong. I'm fat? Nah. Armpit. Let's give him a little bit of armpit height. Actually, that works out really well. So with that, let's go change his hair. Bye-bye to this hair, buddy. Bye-bye to the top knot. Bye-bye to the skullet. So this is a skullet. If you had a mullet down the back, this is a skullet. So it's shaved on the top. All right. Is this Unreal? No. So this is Character Creator 3. So with Unreal Engine, you cannot. So with Unreal Engine's MetaHuman, you, as per license, you have to use those characters within Unreal Engine. You can't actually bring them out to Blender or anything else. So yeah, so this is all Character Creator. There is, I don't know, there's a link in the description somewhere if you want to pick it up. So what I'm doing is I'm just trying to find some hair. Oh my goodness, hair. All right, see what we can do. Do I give him? How do you look, buddy? Jeez, that's. I feel that is menacing. Like having that lack of chin. Thanks for you, mate. Pyramid, sorry. Hey, Markom, why do you use Character Creator over other Character Creator software and add-ons? So primarily is because I use the whole Reallusion suite. I've got the Perception Neuron motion capture suite, and so I can get Character Creator 3. Motion capture goes into iClone, character goes into iClone, and the mocap is directly linked to that. I've got the iPhone as well, so I've got facial motion capture directly connected into iClone. So it's kind of like that, just that whole ecosystem where, you know, I could go Daz, even though, is Daz still up and running? There's Daz and there's another one, Poser. I think Poser's the one that they stopped developing. We could take them, bring them into Blender, and then I know I can go from the Perception Neuron Access Studio straight into Blender as well now. And then it's getting that all set up. But then it's all about doing the facial stuff. So I'll show you iClone in a sec because we'll jump in there in a minute. Let me just quickly save this because I really like this character. You are Robert 2, mate. Mate. Robert 2 underscore. Before Reallusion, I was using Mixamo, but then obviously they moved to Adobe, and then they took away a whole bunch of features, and I was like, because I know Mixamo back in the day used to have shape keys for the face, but yeah, once they went over to Adobe, they got rid of all that, so they literally removed features, which I think was a pretty dog move. So from here, let's go recent projects. Nope. Let's go into export, send character to iClone. Yeah. It's just kind of like one of the things. I haven't played enough with MetaHuman, primarily because, you know, I've got this at my doorstep. But yeah, it was really interesting. So if you actually read the terms and conditions, obviously, like I said, you cannot take it out. However, it only says for Epic products, okay? Made by Epic. So when you're downloading the monthly free assets, you're allowed to export those free assets and bring them into Blender. The policy is fine with that. So that is a fun fact. I think I've mentioned it quite a few times when I do the, hey, don't forget to download. But you can download all the grass assets. The photo scanned assets in the pack are technically not created by Quixel or Reallusion or anything, Quixel or Epic. So you can use them, especially there was an Australian pack. Let me just see if I can bring it up. UE4 Australia. If we jump into this.
Hey, what's going on, guys? So in this video,
Hey, buddy, that's nice. So all these assets, you can actually export and bring these into Blender. So, just saying. That's what it says with the license. But once again, make sure you check. I could be lying, but I'm pretty sure. So, that looks sick. I need to get back in Unreal. But anyway, so there's that. You know, any of the sci-fi maps that you're downloading. Do I even have Epic open at the moment? Let me just quickly crack open Epic. But obviously kind of like the characters that Epic has. So obviously MetaHuman, the game that they were making. But then they pulled the pin on it. They've got a whole bunch of characters up there. If I go Marketplace. Da-da-da-da. So, free for a month? Yeah, so this you'd be able to download. I mean, I don't know how much Asset Clean is going to help. Dissolve FX is going to help. That's probably not going to help. There's not a lot this month. But if we kind of go back into library? Yeah, I've got a lot now. So like these Tarragon characters, these are things that you cannot export because this was created by Epic Games. So you can't export that one. But Australia, mate. But for instance, this pack here that I purchased for simple office interiors, this can be exported. And like I've said in previous videos, have a look at how they do stuff, especially with kind of like the sci-fi bunk space in here where you can look around. Export the model, actually have a look what the geometry is, and then you can kind of actually go backwards and see how important the textures are for game optimization. So that's just kind of like a little fun fact. So I don't even know what games I was working on. What have I got? Visual Power. Oh, I don't have that one. Cool. Anyway, future market problem. Okay, so let's jump back into this. Studio. Access Studio. Alright. Let's crack this open and remember which file we were looking at. So I Am Warlock was a short film. Take one. Okay, so take one's that one. Take two. Okay, yeah. So this is the guy here that I need. So if I press play, so this was, as I was talking about on Sunday night, I was trying to, for some reason my hands don't kind of like meet up. But most of my animations that I try and do is I don't have that hand interaction or touch the face or touch the body, because then I don't have to worry about lining it up. But this is pretty much what this guy does. And then, so we'll fix that up. I wonder why it's bent like that. Interesting. So we'll fix all that up in post in a sec. And then opens his hand. And that's, so I specifically like put it out in front of me because then I could do this camera over the shoulder shot of what's in his hand. All right, good. So that's what we got. So from here, I'm just going to keep that over there. Oh my God, no, don't do that. Just going to put that over there for now. Let's jump into the mocap. Hang on, what am I in? iClone, beautiful. Motion Live over here. Let's go into Perception Neuron. Nope, you need to be 3, buddy. Yeah, shut up. 3, that, hands, Perception Neuron, that one. Let's click back on this, hand. I want control mode to be finger. I want all that jazz. If I were to click preview, spacebar, and then press play, there we go. So now we've got our character following along. And so this is the mocap data that is now being streamed directly into iClone and applying it correctly. However, one thing I've learnt is, and we'll talk about this on Sunday night, was the iClone characters are in an A pose where everything else is in a T pose, and I don't understand why. All right. Anyway, let's stop this and we will record. Shut up. There we go. Project settings. 7,000. Move that over there. Okay. Pause. Go back to the start. Go back to the start. Let's bring this up because we got to play it through. Play, record, press play. There we go. And so we'll fix all this up in post. All right. So if anyone's got any questions, rock and roll. A lot of people are leaving. That is good to know. So he's got the crossbow as well, which we can throw in afterwards. We might even maybe texture his shirt a little bit differently, maybe even put a tear in it. But that's Future Marco's problem. Come on. You're not going to let me move? No worries. So he's kind of looking down, sad for himself. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And then we'll do some other stuff as well. I can fix a pose issue. Unplug. A plugin called Cats lets you apply news. Cats. I am intrigued. It's called Cats. Whoop, don't click on that. Cats. Reset pose. Is it for iClone? What is it? I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. The default keys and resetting. No, it's something else. Oh, finished. All right. Yes, I'm sure. Beautiful. File. Save as. Cats Blender plugin. Ooh, intriguing. Blender plugin. Might have to do a video on that. There's an export option in iClone. Yeah, but when I'm doing export FBX Blender, I don't. No, that option. Sorry, that option is for Character Creator 3. So if I'm exporting from here, export FBX fully clothed, this is where I can go A pose and here. But in saying that, it'll export as the T pose, but it's still the A pose is the default. Sorry, let me come over here. So via chat, installing cats. Yeah, I'm trying to work out what it does. Do you remember the tutorials back in the day when you're trying to learn how to do something and then like, oh yeah, you just got to start off by downloading Blender. It's like, no. Wow, can you imagine rigging all that? Oh. Alright, I'm going to have to look into this. You reckon? Export with the T-pose doesn't work in CC3. But it doesn't. But I don't have an option. Or am I going crazy? Crazy. Are you freaking serious? I have never noticed it. Oh, fuck. Oh. It's okay. Oh, gosh. I had no idea. That is quite infuriating. All right, so let's... Because obviously we've got a whole bunch of work to do on this thing. All right, so first things first, with this character, we need to come into come into Edit Motion Layer. We need to select the arms. Just move that over the way. Arms will always come down first. This is just what I do. Come on, buddy. Come on. Down. They go forward. Forward. And there we go. So now he already looks somewhat more relaxed. And this was something that we needed to do that just bending it out just a little bit too much, mate. So what we're going to do is let's come into Nya. Come on. Yeah, nice. Beautiful. So what we're going to do is give him a little keyframe. And then this bit here. Like so. Yeah, nice, mate. Nice. Oh, that's the thumb. I don't want the thumb. I want the hand. Oh, far out. Where's this thing? Give me the hand. Beautiful. Excellent. I never knew those hit another. Yeah, that's. Mate, how you going? That's what you use for shoulder and. Yeah. Love it. I only discovered this not long ago. Really bad on my behalf. I think it is an amazing feature. Okay, so let's come down into here. So yeah, we're just trying to clean up this animation now. Beautiful. Mate, where are you looking? Where are you looking? Don't look at your hand. You are meant to be looking up. Let's get your head going here. Like so. So about here, lift your head up again. I don't know why you're looking up now, mate. Oh, that's right. It's like... Yeah, nice. Beautiful. Oh, yes. Yeah. I have a Kosu, and I'm not paying Reallusion with the ability to access my... Yeah, that's fair enough. That is fair enough. I just find that, yeah, I can just use it all nicely with less work. With the Brig Kokosu, do you need to pay for an export of the mocap data or not? Because I was reading something somewhere which was a little bit funny around it, but I couldn't make wind of it. But in saying that, I didn't research too hard. I didn't do a two T-pose, did I? No. You donkey. You donkey. Yeah, I like that. Looking down. Stick your hand out. Alright, I gotta do facials. Oh, I think that is for... I saw something kind of my eye scared the crud out of me. It is 11 o'clock on the rocket clock. I think I might give it a night now. I don't know what we're coming up for in terms of tutorials in the next couple of days. I got to go through my calendar and work out all the videos that I missed. Tell your friends to hit the subscribe button. Hopefully this animations gets done this week. I don't think it will now, because I got a feeling my day job's gonna take over a lot of my nighttime work now. But yeah, we'll go from there. Until next time, I'll probably do another stream Sunday night, if this is still going, so we'll go from there. But anyway, thank you very much, guys. I will talk to you later into the future. Au revoir, bonjour, auf Wiedersehen. Live streaming and face cam and paid subscriptions. So yeah, okay. Yeah, cool.